So let us continue the study of the first order kinetics. So in case of the first order reactions, we have some informations. That is, when we consider this K expression, K is equal to 2.303 by T log A by A minus X. This we have derived in the previous class. And the unit for this K, that also we have studied in the last class, last video, that is expressed in terms of per unit time. Per unit time, because concentration terms get cancelled, only time is there in the denominator, therefore we will get K is equal to per unit time. Then we have this half-life period, that is T half. Half-life. It is independent of initial concentration. Independent of initial concentration of reactant. So whatever may be the initial concentration, irrespective of that, half-life will remain constant. Then we have this graphical representations. Okay, the first graph is concentration versus time. Concentration versus time. As the time increases, the concentration of the reactant gradually decreases. So it decreases in this way. For a first order reaction, this is concentration versus time. Now I am having this half-life period independent of initial concentration. So if we take the second graph, half-life T half versus concentration. Irrespective of the concentration, this half-life will remain constant. So this is the second graph that indicates the half-life versus concentration. Then if you take logarithm, I am reconverting this equation now. Kt divided by 2.303 is equal to log of A by A minus X. Log A by A minus X. I am taking this log A by A minus X as log A minus log A minus X. If I take this log A is equal to Kt divided by 2.303 plus log A minus X. This I am taking to the other side. Log A is equal to Kt divided by 2.303 plus log A minus X. Suppose I draw this log A minus X. This is equal to log A, taking this to the other side, minus Kt divided by 2.303. Kt 2.303. Assume that this is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where y is y coordinate, c is constant, that is actually intercept on the y axis, m is slope and x is the x coordinate. Now I am drawing this graph of, this is third graph, log of A minus X versus T I am drawing. Then this is y is equal to mx plus c, that form. Then if you take time on the x axis and log A minus X on the y axis, then it has to have log A as an intercept. Then the slope of the straight line will be k by 2.303 with minus sign. So it is a negative slope straight line. So here slope corresponds to minus k divided by 2.303. So when you rearrange this equation for the first order kinetics, velocity constant, then if you draw the graph of log A minus X versus T, then we have this straight line with the negative slope and slope being minus k by 2.303. Suppose you do the experimental determination of the A minus X values at different time intervals. Then you draw log A minus X versus T. Then we observe that we get a straight line with negative slope. If you find out the slope of this straight line, then from this slope we can calculate the k value. So k is equal to, that is another a method to calculate the k is equal to slope into 2.303 with minus sign. So this is about the first order reaction. We have graphical representations of the first order reactions. Now let us take some numericals based on the half-life period of a first order reaction. Okay, and then some other examples. Suppose you are given half-life period of a first order reaction. T half-life period of a first order reaction is 30 minutes. What is velocity constant? What is velocity constant for the reaction? Directly for such a numerical or exercise, directly write this equation: k is equal to 0.693 divided by t half. K is equal to 0.693 by t half. Therefore, k is equal to 0.693 divided by 30. So, if you simplify this one, it will be 0.0231, and since it is k, it is per minute. For first order, we have the unit of per unit time. Then second one, for a first order reaction, T half is equal to 25 minutes. Calculate the time required for 93.75% completion. Calculate the time required for 93.75 completion. Now we have this 100%. This changes to 50% in the time that is 1 t half. The second t half for 75%, again another t half. So totally 2 t half. Then its half is 12.5%. It is another t half. For its another 6.25. It is another t half. Now if you take 100% and remaining amount is 6.25%, the converted amount will be 93.75%. So time for 93.5% in case of the first order reaction is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore it is 4 times the t half is equal to 4 into 25, it is equal to 100 minutes. So time required for 93.75% completion is 100 minutes. Now let us take one more example. Third one, initial concentration of a reactant. Initial concentration of reactant is 5 molar, and at time t, at time 30 minutes, concentration of reactant converted to product is 1.25 molar. 1.25 molar. Calculate or determine K value. So you are supposed to calculate the K value by directly using the rate equation. So for the first order reaction, we have this K is equal to 2.303 divided by T log A by A minus X. This type of questions will be given in the board examinations. So directly first you write the equation. For this there will be some mark. Then you substitute the values 2.303 divided by time given is 30 minutes log of 5 divided by 1.25. If you take the ratio of this 5 and 1.25, this is nothing but equal to 4. Okay, so we can rewrite this as 2.303 divided by 30 log 4. You are supposed to remember, especially for the competitive examinations, some of the logarithms. I'll just write some logarithms. Log of 2 is equal to 0.3010. Log 2 to the base 10. If it is log 3 to the base 10, it is 0.3979. Log 4 to the base 10, 0.6021. Log 5 to the base 10, 0.6990. If you want logarithm in between, logarithm of 2.5 is 2.5. Logarithm of 3 to the base 10 is 0.4771. If you remember at least these 5 logarithms, we can very easily calculate such things, especially in the competitive examinations. In board examination, they may provide you the log table. Therefore, if you calculate here 2.303, logarithm of 4 is 0.6021 divided by 30. So if you simplify, it is 2.303. 6021 divided by 30 is nothing but 0.02 almost. Therefore, it will be 0.04606 approximately. 2 digits here, and so it is, the value is expressed in terms of per minute. This is the value of K for a first order reaction. If you are given directly the values like this, you can calculate the K value by directly substituting in 2.303 by T log A by A minus X. Substitute, and for this type of calculations you are supposed to remember at least some logarithms. So remember log 23010, log 2.5.3979, log 3.4771, log 4.6021, log 5.6990. Using these logarithms you can manipulate for the other values also. Suppose you are given log 8. Log 8 will be log 4 into 2. So log 4 plus log 2. That is 6021 plus 3010. So using such values we can simplify to the approximate extent. In the board examination, in some of the board examinations they allow simple calculators, but you will not be given scientific calculators. So there also you have to find out the logarithm on the log table and find out the values. So with some more numericals on the zero order and first order, we shall take up in the next video.